stop and show you guys how beautiful this spot is. Hi everyone, I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. I wanted to record this video outside because I'm going to be talking about mental health and how to manage it, especially during a pandemic. So me personally, the best way for me to feel at ease and recharge myself and help myself deal with my own mental health is being out in nature. So I just thought I would take you guys out with me today. I don't know if this is the best way to record, but we will find out. Yeah, I wanted to make this video in hopes of helping you guys, providing you with more tips on ways to manage your mental health, as well as hopefully destigmatizing the conversation around the importance of managing your mental health. But I also wanted to make it because I wanted to get myself back in that mindset of healthy coping practices for my mental health, because I don't know about everybody else, but I have been going through it this week. I don't know what's different than the first week of the pandemic. Maybe it's just been so long that it's finally getting to me. But yeah, I was in need of a reminder to make my mental health a priority. Earlier in the week, I created an Instagram page to go along with this. I'll link it somewhere so you guys can go follow that. But I posted a story asking about ways that my followers manage their mental health at this time. So I can post those there also. But please comment below the ways that you have been dealing with your mental health at this time, and we can all share our ideas and hopefully pick up something new that works for us. Alright guys, it started to rain a little bit, so I had to put my hood on, but I just wanted to stop and talk for a bit so you guys can understand me a little bit better than when I'm walking. But I don't know exactly what direction I want to go with this video. But I know that I want to start off with saying that it is okay and it is completely normal to be experiencing feelings of distress, anxiety, and depression right now. Everybody deals with stressful situations and reacts to them in a different way. And since the COVID-19 outbreak first started, there's been so many unexpected changes to our daily lives. Everybody's lives and daily routines has changed in some way or another since this all happened. A lot of people are in unexpected financial struggles with a lot of businesses shutting down, shortening hours, or having to let go of people. That can be so stressful. Dealing with the stress of information overload, rumors, and just so much stuff spewing out on the news. The fear of yourself or your loved ones getting sick. Just all these protesters and things going on every day, and it just seems like things aren't getting better, and it can be really stressful. And with all of that into consideration, it can be really easy to forget to make your mental health a priority. My number one thing that I can advise you is to remember to stay connected. It's really important to talk to others that are dealing with the same thing, which is basically everyone in the world. So just be open about talking about your struggles or your feelings, and share reliable information and things like that. But it's also really important to share to share experiences and talk about things other than the virus. Talk about the positives in life. Talk about a walk that you went on, or something you drew, or getting more time to spend with your kids. Just sharing things, positive things that don't have to do with this virus. And if you have a therapist that you normally talk to, I advise you to look into seeing if they do phone calls or video chats to get to still have that time with your therapist. Or if you think that maybe having a therapist now could help you, it's really good to look into that, or reach out to me and I can try to provide you with as many resources to finding a good therapist that you like during this time. Another thing that would be really good is to journal, or even in your phone note, like your phone notepad. Just write out every morning 10 things that you're grateful for. Just waking up and feeling happy today, like just anything, write it down, and so that you remember and focus on the positives and kind of try to remember to keep this situation in perspective. So that's a really good tip that I like to use. Another very helpful tip is to create a routine. I know everybody's daily lives has been changed and you're used to being in a certain routine, and it's really hard when that changes. But creating a new routine or taking your old routine and changing it so that it can still meet those guidelines that we have to follow with social distancing and staying inside. Creating a routine can keep you from staying in bed all day. I know there's some days that I just don't want to get out of bed at all. And when you have a routine that, okay, I want to wake up and go on a walk, or I want to wake up and make a healthy breakfast, or just certain things throughout the day. It doesn't have to be extremely structured, but a routine that you can follow every day to help you. It's also good to set goals, but realistic goals. So I know that I've seen a lot of stuff online saying, okay, if you don't take this time in quarantine to start a new hobby or do this and that or whatever, then I forget what it said, something like you didn't lack time, you lacked dedication, things like that. Although this is a really good time to set goals and get those things accomplished, don't let those things overwhelm you or discourage you that you're seeing people post online about being productive during this time. It's important, but also they need to be realistic, not these crazy life-changing goals. It could just be little things that every day I do a little bit to work towards this goal and become better. The same goes towards fitness goals. It's so good for your body to get up and moving and exercise, but it's important to not only think of it as a weight loss goal, because that can be really discouraging if you don't hit those goals that you're making, especially if they're crazy fitness goals and not realistic ones. So it's important to think of exercising as a way to boost your mood, get those feel-good endorphins going, and just getting out of bed and things like that, and then thinking of the weight loss and looks aspect as just a plus of it and not something that you're focusing in on. Eating healthy is another one that is great for your mental health. I know it doesn't seem like it correlates with your mind, but when you eat good, you feel good. And you don't need to be on a crazy strict diet, but waking up and getting some fruit in your system for lunch, throwing in some vegetables and things along those lines of healthy eating, it really does not only help your physical health, but your mental health as well. So other than those, practicing my breathing really helps when I'm stressed. There's a lot of talks online or things that can walk you through that. I know one that works for me, I forget the name of it right now, I will write it in, but I learned it in one of my stress management classes that I took. But it basically just walks you through breathing, and that just really helped me that when I'm stressed, when I'm angry, just in the mornings when I want to go to sleep, throughout the day, that just helps so much, just regather my thoughts, calm me down, and get my breathing on the right track. So I would definitely recommend looking into that. I will link it below. Another thing I like to do that calms me down is drawing or painting. I used to love doing it in high school, but I've gotten into it a little bit now, and it really just calms me down, and it's another time to step away from my phone and just be by myself. Going along with stepping away from my phone, that is so important during this time, is taking time to just put your phone away, turn it on airplane mode, step away from your computer or whatever that you're getting news or social media and all of that through. Just taking some time every day to step away from that for a little bit and just take time to yourself and away from all of that stress. Another thing that, strangely enough, calms me down during this time is digging deeper into research. I really love researching, so this page helps me a lot with that, getting to research different health topics. I've been spending a lot of time watching YouTube videos about Spanish. I love practicing Spanish, and hopefully can get the courage to make a short video in Spanish one day for my friends from work and my boyfriend's family to be able to listen to that and understand some of what I'm saying. reading's another great one, whether you're reading something that you're getting information and learning from, or you're reading one that you can just dive in and feel like you're at a whole different place or a fantasy world. But yeah, there's so many ways, so I would just love if you guys comment below and share what you guys do to manage your mental health right now, and we can hopefully give tips and ideas that we can take in and try and see what works best for us. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps in any way, and hopefully your guys' tips I can use. Follow my Instagram page, like and subscribe to my YouTube, and I will see you guys next time. Say sorry if this is really distracting, like there's some jumping arounds and stuff like that. I just thought that I would take you guys out with me today. It's not always the easiest recording outside with people coming around, or it was raining earlier and things like that, so it might be a little bit jumpy, but I hope you guys enjoy and get some helpful information out of it.